Hello everyone, welcome to another video by care activist and author Matthew McKenzie. I raise awareness of unpaid or informal carers, usually for carers who care for someone with mental ill health or those caring for someone affected by cancer. And this awareness video is on Loneliness Awareness Week, which is about creating supportive communities by having conversations with family, friends or colleagues about loneliness. Loneliness Awareness Week is actually hosted by Marmalade Trust, and basically they're a charity that looks to raise awareness of loneliness. And during a Loneliness Awareness Week, it's basically an annual campaign which affects, raises awareness of loneliness and gets people trying to talk about it. Loneliness is unfortunately affecting more and more people in the UK, especially during the impact of the coronavirus during the pandemic. Many people were isolated, and thus this led to a form of loneliness. As mentioned before, Marmalade Trust is one of the leading loneliness charities, and it's used for all ages. But as mentioned, it is dedicated to raising awareness of loneliness, mainly because unfortunately we don't often feel connected with those around us, and unfortunately we can start to feel lonely, which can also have a serious impact on our own mental health and well-being. Unfortunately, those within society that can be impacted by loneliness heavily can be carers. Now, taken from another national care charity, Carers UK, which promotes the importance of supporting unpaid carers and promotes unpaid care. Carers UK mentioned that carers are unfortunately 7 times more likely than the general population to say that they're often lonely. Carers UK also pointed out that carers who actually have said that they felt lonely or socially isolated are unfortunately almost twice as likely to report a worsening on their physical or mental health as a result of their caring role. Now, looking at the situation of those feeling lonely all year round and what Loneliness Awareness Week is trying to do, how can you actually combat the effects of being lonely? And it's not always easy. But I listed a few things down here which others have tried, and maybe you can think of trying yourself. One of the things is trying to catch up with friends, give them a call, check how they're doing, catch up with family. It's one of the best ways of reducing isolation. Another one is do things you enjoy. It could be going for a walk, it could be reading a book, it could be doing something creative like drawing. Doing things you enjoy can take you out of the moment when you're feeling especially lonely. Another thing, which isn't often that easy, is to try and focus on the positives. We all have them. So it's often the outlook that you feel about life. Is the sun shining today? Have you got something to look forward to? Is there something that can combat the negative? Are things always as bad as they seem? Yes, it can be easy to look for the minuses or the negatives in one's life, but there's always something that can be positive about one's life as well. A few other things is also helping others by volunteering, talking to others as mentioned, learning a new skill, and especially looking after yourself, whether that be mentally or physically. Make sure you take care of yourself and don't do too much when it comes to trying to provide support and care for others. You must also focus on yourself as well. Another thing is also spend time outdoors and make new friends. All these things, and I'm sure there's plenty more you can try in order to combat loneliness. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video, raising awareness of loneliness, and I can only say that look after yourself as a carer. Thank you for watching.